Brad Fetters along with Andy Aubrey for BACB Sports Box Score Brief.
Up next, Seaholm girls basketball.
We move from the ice to the hardwood. The Seaholm Maple girls basketball team made it all the way to the district finals last year before losing to Marion. Their hopes of making it back to the championship game suffered a devastating blow when Mackenzie Harbert suffered a knee injury in the offseason. We were able to catch up with her and a few of her teammates to learn their expectations for this season.
Last year we had an amazing season. We came up second in the Blue Division, had some really competitive games against Southfield that went to the very last seconds of the game. Kids were playing hard on defense. We improved in our understanding of man-to-man concepts. We started to really get used to each other's strengths and weaknesses. And then, of course, going through the districts and being able to play into the district final, which I don't think that's happened in at least 20 years.
Last year's season was a really good one. We had a lot of experienced players on the team, as we do this year too. Obviously having Mackenzie helped as a point guard, but we all grew the year before because we had a very young team the year before that. We had a really good regular season, and then once we got into districts, we had a really good run until Marion. We kind of fell short that game, just nerves and just not being that prepared, but for sure this year should be a good season as well.
The high was getting to the district final game, but the low was for sure losing in that game by over 40 points. So that was pretty terrible. But I think that the entire journey, how many games we played, that was really a high.
Last year we had a really, really good season in our league. We were proud of the way we played in our conference. We only lost twice to Southfield both times, and they're a really high-ranked team. I think our biggest issue last year was we didn't have hard enough competition leading up to the playoffs, and our coach made sure to schedule us a really hard season this year. So we see some really tough teams early on and are prepared for districts this year to win where we couldn't last year.
We have a chip on our shoulder. We're hungry for more. We want to win this time, but we learned that you can't underestimate your opponent. You have to be ready for anything. They could shoot 80% like they did or shoot 30%, you never know, so you have to be ready for anything. You can't really plan ahead. You have to be able to go with the flow more and adapt to certain situations.
In my mind, you always want to get the most out of your players every single year. In terms of the tangibles that we write on a board, we write the same things. We want to beat Groves, we want to win our league, and we want to win a district title. Those things should, in my mind, never waver because you're always stretching, you're always striving. Each of those three are at different levels of competition, and they're spread out through the season, so therefore you can constantly have something that's within close proximity you're reaching for.
We want to make it to the district finals again, and this time we're going to win. After that, we're just going to go as hard as we can for as long as we can because it's a lot of our last seasons. We have 9 seniors, so we just want to play as long as we're allowed to.
We have a lot of experienced players. Even without Mackenzie, we should be just fine. We have people who can step up and score and dribble and do all that kind of stuff.
I think we're going to get another district final game. I think that this year we're going to win it because we all know how much it sucks to lose it. So we're going to put in that work. We're ready to be the district champs this year.
We're playing a lot of scrimmages in the preseason because we're trying to figure out some things, some positions, how to get back. We lost our point guard, so we're trying to find out who's going to fill that position. But we have expectations. We have an expectation of winning. Our goal is to win the Blue Division, obviously make it to the district final, hopefully beat Marion there. So there's high expectations for this team just because, we lost one player. We still have a great team strength. We've been together since sophomore year, so it's really exciting that we're finally here in our senior season.
So Bob Carlton, he's a teacher in our building as well as a certified trainer. We are lucky enough to have him training all of our kids at Seaholm. And the strength and training that goes on with the women is even more so important to me than what goes on with the boys in our building because we have had so many ACL, MCL injuries. Mackenzie Harbort this year, it's absolutely devastating that we are going to not have her playing with us. She had an ACL injury this summer at an AAU tournament in July. She's my baby. She's been with me since day one. Senior or starter on the varsity all 4 years. So not only has she matured alongside of my maturation as a head coach. But just as a person, there's no greater kid who is humble and athletic and is a really sound leader. Paige Hartwig has been a captain now for 2 years. Paige is your vocal leader, and that is what we look for her to do for us from the beginning of the game. Our third captain, Dana Herman, she was named captain due to the work that she put in the summer. Sometimes we normally name one, and then I normally name one, and then we normally vote for one and see what the team voice is. So I really felt strongly in naming Dana a captain this year. She's since Mackenzie's injury, she's been putting in a ton of time to improve on her ball handling skills, and she's been ready to take on the scoring. She's been ready to take on the responsibility of whatever I was going to throw at her. Caroline Owens, again, another one of my babies from when she was just a little one, and I've been able to see her grow up as well. She's an amazing shooter. We're going to be able to rely on her this year for, I'm hoping, 15 points a game.
Well, first of all, she has such a high IQ, and she knows so many people in the game that have played the game for a long time. Like a couple of our coaches, a new coach, Coach Schilling, she played at Albion in college. So we have someone who's played at the collegiate level, so she knows what it takes to get there and the training that they put in. So then Coach Lackey is really kind of implementing that into our team and our practices, so then we can have the highest caliber team that we can.
She not only focuses just on the game, she focuses on us as teammates and connecting more as a team instead of, being individuals. So I think it's really important that she teaches us not only, how to work together as individual or be our own self, but how to work together as a unit and how to really exceed our expectations and set goals and just be together.
She's one of my favorite people ever. She just doesn't let us settle, I think, is the biggest thing. She wants us to feel success more than she wants herself to feel success. And so if that means putting in more hours or like telling us the real life situation, not she's always honest with us, and she just gives us a lot of positive reinforcement and keeps telling us that we're a good team and we can do the things we set out to do.
She is honest, she's positive, and she loves each and every one of us like we're our own children. This program is pretty much built around her. We actually made cuts for the first time this year because we have such a big program now, and that's because of her.
Oh, we love playing Groves. They have Shay Carter. She's very good. Last year, the first quarter, if you remember, was pretty close. So I don't know. We can never expect anything from them. They're probably going to come out this year harder this year. They want to beat us. They've lost last couple years, so I'm excited about it.
It's really just probably the most fun game that we play because we know that they're so close to us, but it's just always extremely competitive. One of our most competitive games that we play every year. So we have high expectations for ourselves, and we always know that they're going to bring us a good game.
It's always a fun game. They're looking really good this year, so it's going to be a game for sure, and we're always excited to play them. It just adds a little competitive edge. It's always one of my favorite games of the year just because it's close, a lot of people can come watch, and we always try and perform our best.
It's going to be a big one this year. It's going to be very competitive. Gross is good this year, but we should be better. We should be able to win that game. The emotions will run high, the adrenaline will run high, but it'll be a great game.
What the rivalry used to be when it was a lot more division, it was definitely a little bit stronger. These kids have grown up with knowing these kids, and they're their friends and things like that. It doesn't make the game any less competitive. In fact, it makes it even more important because they might be beating some friends they've been playing basketball against since they were little.
Basketball is the only sport I play now because I just can't imagine my life without it. It's a really, really good combination of hard work, just straight out determination, but then also you get to work in some logical thinking into it, and you get to be creative with the plays you do and how you execute. And so it's just a really beautiful game, in my opinion. I'm always going to watch, and I hope I can always play.
My grandpa got me started with the game. I used to play with him all the time, pig and horse and all that kind of stuff in the driveway, but I love the girls. I love the whole team aspect and how we're all super close together, and I just love how competitive it is. We get down the floor all the time. I love that it's sprinting. It's low contact, but it's high contact at the same time. You have to be fast. You have to be agile. You have to be smart, and it's just a lot of stuff that I like put together.
I originally never played basketball until freshman year, and I started because Coach said, "You're tall, you should play." And then I started playing, and I just loved it. It was a natural skill, and I just loved the whole aspect that even though if you lose on defense, you can always make up on offense, and it's always touch and go, and you can always score or get scored on. It's not a slow game. There's always scoring happening, so I just loved it.
I'm also a soccer player, so just playing two sports, and I love basketball. I love the team. I love the people who play. I love the adrenaline and the positivity built around it. and they're just like all such great people.
I'm just kind of a gym rat in that regard. I always have been. I love other sports, don't get me wrong, but I just think when you see a team execute something well as a result of the system, that it's absolutely incredible. That's why, and maybe shouldn't admit this on film, I'm only lukewarm about NBA play. I love watching college sports. Kids make mistakes, and how do we make up for those things? So just the strategy in the game is something that just really fascinates me. I'm very passionate about.
Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Seaholm!
Obviously, one player doesn't make a team, but the loss of Mackenzie was huge.
She is the all-time leading scorer at Seaholm, and she has put up all kinds of records and averaged nearly 20 points a game. You can't replace that and expect the same results.
The team certainly has learned that quickly, falling to 3-8 on the season, but did have an impressive 3-game winning streak.
They did. The three captains have really picked up the slack. Caroline Owens, Paige Hartwig, and Dana Herman have been really, really strong for them. Herman has a lot of size, and she's improved her ball handling, turning herself into the complete package. And you can never really sleep on a January Ladke coach team. And as you know, they have that rematch with Groves in the opening round of the district circled on their calendars.
That should be an outstanding matchup. Well, it's that time in the show to once again learn about a player from Seaholm. For this episode, we put senior forward Riley Anir on the clock and asked her a series of questions. We call this segment BoxScore Rapid Fire, and we hope you enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Riley Anir, and this is BoxScore Rapid Fire.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready.
My favorite TV show is Modern Family. My favorite movie is Toy Story. I plan on attending Colorado State.
Studying?
Psychology. I'd most like to have dinner with Beyonce. My favorite athlete is, Stanley Johnson. My favorite cartoon is SpongeBob? I would most like to play track and field. My favorite artist is Beyonce. I don't drive. My favorite song is Intoxicated. Oh my gosh. You got me intoxicated. That's all I got. My name is Riley Anir, and you've been watching BoxScore Rapid Fire.
Thank you for watching this Seaholm edition of BoxScore Brief.
And please follow us on Twitter @BeyondBoxScore, or you can like us on Facebook. I like us on Facebook.
You sure do.
As well, you can go online to bloomfieldtwp.org, and under the video on demand portion, you'll find BACB Sports.
For Andy Aubrey, I'm Brad Fetters. Thank you so much for watching this BoxScore Brief.